Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark. I've been a driver for over 30 years, and I think that drivers should get paid for all their time, and we should get a good wage for doing it. If you agree, it's time for you to subscribe. Now, today I have the yellow sheet, and there's some things I'd like you to consider about Navajo Express. All right, so let's take a few things into consideration. Now, you've seen the blue-eyed Indian on their trucks going down the roads. And so let's take a look at their ads. As an experienced driver, what do you think a good pay would be? Now, you just thought of an amount of miles, cents per mile in your head, didn't you? So would you consider 43 cents to be good for experienced drivers? Consider that. Now, here's the other thing. In ads on LinkedIn, they have 38 to 43 cents on some ads. Some ads say 40 cents. And some ads say 41 cents. Their message isn't consistent, but it is consistently in the low 40s. And on some ads, you will see 26 cents in bonuses. It says you can earn up to 26 cents in bonuses. Do you think if there's actually a bonus program that is 26 cents a mile, do you think you'd be able to earn all those bonuses? Consider that. Would I be able to earn 26 cents? Would I really get, almost 70 cents a mile here? Well, when you look around the web, nobody's reporting 70 cents a mile at the place or even close to it. So if there's a huge bonus thing like that, I don't like it. They're very hard to achieve. They'll be for all kinds of different wacky things. And, oh, you didn't earn this and you were just slightly off on this one. And so your bonus is actually 3/4 of a cent. Sorry. So huge bonus programs like that and are very hard to achieve. I never like them. The other thing about that is not every ad shows the bonus. So they have an inconsistent message. They don't even know what they're paying. There's probably different people posting these all around, like on Glassdoor and other places. And not every ad even shows any kind of bonus. So, one ad shows the pay has just been raised to 40 cents. New pay raise, 40 cents a mile. Oh, wow. Well, I would say it's about time. And these are for experienced drivers. I don't like gigantic bonuses. Just consider whether or not you're going to be able to get all of those bonuses when you go there. Really interrogate them about it. So currently, they're embroiled in a class action lawsuit for, among other things, making the drivers use their own cell phone for business use. So apparently, there's a lawsuit, and so it hasn't been settled yet, so we don't know the outcome of it. But drivers, this is class action, so drivers have gotten together and said because they send it load information and that type of thing, they communicate with you on your cell phone where it's required by the company and you're not being paid for it, there's a lawsuit against them for that, among other things. So just take that into kind of consideration. I don't know how much they were to use it or abuse it or whatever. It's something to think about. But here's the thing. At least they require a good record. We require a good MVR with no more than 4 accidents in the last 3 years. So they're looking for only good drivers that have, only 1 1/3 accidents per year. So that is really good. I'm glad they're keeping up the high standards. For you dog lovers that have some gigantic horse-sized dog, 20-pound dog limit, no pitties. You'll have to consider that if you've got a dog, and no pit bull, even if it's tiny, although I don't know how many are under 20 pounds. 65 miles an hour on the cruise, but only 62 on the pedal is what they report. One more thing for your consideration, and stick with me, this is important. Jay Thomas was just made the vice president of safety there. Mark, what do I care about that? You're going to care. You're going to care. You're really going to want to consider this. Number one, he doesn't have any driver experience. How do I know that? Because when he lists in his resume and they talk about him in the press release, they don't start out by saying a former driver with 20 years experience. No, they list all the companies that he's worked for, Super Service, among all these other companies. By the way, he would be considered a job hopper if he was a driver, just considering the companies that they've listed. With that many companies, he's worked in more trucking companies than I have. So that would be a job hopper. Mark, well, still, I don't care. Listen, this is the press release, and this is why they hired him, okay? This is what they say about him. Quote, he has guided the implementation of fleet-wide safety technologies such as ELDs and in-truck camera programs. Okay, that's what he puts out there. That's what they're saying. This is his specialty. So you don't have a camera in your truck yet there? Well, they just hired a guy who loves doing in-truck camera programs, okay? And this is how he helps companies by basically running off all the good drivers with his in-truck camera. So do they have them yet? Believe me, this person loves in-truck cameras. That's what they say, and that's what they put out in their press release. This is his specialty, in-truck camera programs. That's why you should be concerned when they hire someone to be the director of safety that has no driving experience. He may have a CDL, but they would put out there that he has 2 million safe miles, 3 million. They would say something like that. They didn't. Okay, so this is the person who's going to tell you how to do your job safely. Somebody that doesn't know how to do your job and I don't know if he has a CDL, but if he doesn't, he's legally prohibited from doing your job on any public road in the United States. Those are some things you should consider about Navajo Express. All right. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon with more trucking answers.